Yo, what's good, everybody? This is your girl Alicia coming to you to bring you another video of being all about Nalex. Now, I know this video is long overdue, but you know what I'm saying? That's all right. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. So, if this is your first time coming to my page, watching one of my videos, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And y'all already know how I do. I'm going to get right into it. So, these are a few questions, not all of them, but these are a few questions that I have received over the time frame of me doing these review videos for stars. So all these questions, comments, whatever are all about Nalex. So I'm not biased, so there are some questions in here of those who ain't really feeling Nalex, and that's okay. So I'm gonna answer their questions too, you know what I'm saying? Give everybody an opportunity to get a response. All right. So without further ado, here we go. Now this is question number 1. Is it possible that Alex was confused about her feelings when she first got with Noah? Maybe she didn't know. Maybe she didn't really want to be with him. Is Donald Trump an intelligent? Is it possible that Donald Trump is an intelligent human being? Hell to the no. Okay, let's refer to this particular episode. Refer to the conversation that Alex and Noah had in Hayo's trailer. She specifically says, I knew what was happening between us. I tried to ignore it. I'm going to stop right there. And I'm going to let you go back to the episode and finish the rest of her confession to Noah about how she felt about him. Alex knew what she wanted and she knew who she wanted. So y'all that send me these type of questions, it just really interests me how in the world y'all get, was she confused? She wasn't confused by a long shot. So let me just insert this in as well. She told him, being bougie just means you know exactly what you want. So she was not confused. She was not going through an episode where she didn't know what she wanted or she was having some mental lapse. She knew exactly who she wanted and she knew exactly what she wanted, which was Noah Brooks. Next question. These people, they started off crazy, man. They started off crazy, okay? I'm gonna get these few crazy ones out the way. Nalex fans were so happy about the look Alex and Noah gave each other. Why would y'all be happy about that? One reason. Because we can. Mm-hmm. Because we can. Okay, let me say this. Now, weren't y'all Nalex fans, weren't y'all Daleks fans happy when Star released the video, or the picture of Derek and Alex before season 3 premiered? Y'all was happy as hell about that. So we can't be happy about that. Look, y'all don't want us to have nothing. Damn, let us have our moment. Please let us have our moment. And I believe the reason why that look got people so shook is because you couldn't deny what was happening in that moment, even though they didn't share any words with each other. Everybody was able to see how powerful that moment was. So I can understand y'all being a little upset, being a little shook, being a little, oh my God, what's going to happen to Daleks? We already know. But that look just kind of solidified, you know what I'm saying, what's really about to happen. So, all right, people. Next. Okay. I'm a big Nalex fan too. I love your videos when you talk about them. What do you admire most about their relationship? In one word, everything. Okay, everything. I admire everything about their relationship. Let me simplify what I mean. I admire the way that the writers develop their relationship. I admire the fact that Nalex happened organically. And I also admire the fact that the writers didn't give us too much too soon and they didn't give us too little too late. I can honestly say, in my personal opinion, the way that they orchestrated the friendship, orchestrated the relationship was pure and utter perfection. And the episode that really stands out to me as far as Nalex's friendship and their relationship is episode 7. I think it was called Ghetto Symphony. And the scenes that had Alex and Noah in it was so beautiful. Okay, so let's start with the first scene of them in that particular episode. It was when, Noah was taking a drink, Alex walking into the little coffee shop at the label. Now, it's a part in there I think we tend to overlook because most people only talk about, when she stood up to Rachel and all of that. But the very first words that were exchanged between them, Alex came in with a huge smile on her face, like she couldn't wait to tell him what was going on with this new song she was writing. And it was like, when was the last time during that particular season that we actually saw her being excited about sharing her career with Derek? It had been a long time. So when I went back and I watched that episode again, I was like, dang, she was really happy and really excited, really joyful to share that news with Noah, but she knew she couldn't give too much because at the end of the day, he was still competition. So even further along in that particular scene, Rachel was basically getting on Noah's nerves, and so Alice was like, you know what, Noah, she's not even worth it. And she went to Rachel and she was like, can you give us a minute? And even with that particular episode, there were so many transitions in their relationship, which is the reason why I love it so much. And so she turned to him and she told him, remember when you told me I could talk to you about anything? It goes both ways, Noah. And I'm not trying to get with you. And it was so interesting because from the very first time they really had a true interaction, their walls just began to be torn down, I think, without them even realizing it. I think that Noah was becoming her friend before she even realized it. She was becoming Noah's friend before he even realized it. And that's why I say it happened organically, because these things were just happening with no type of true emphasis on their part. It was just how the way the writers wrote it. It was just so magnificently done at the end of the day. And so even with that little exchange between them, she knew that he was going through something with his friend. She made light about the situation, and I'm not trying to get with you. And I don't think at that point either of them was. It was just a friendship that was building. And so when we get to the scene where another scene I think we kind of overlooked as far as the significance of it is when Joyce Cherie came to the studio. And Noah came in. She was like, speaking of good, I met your new girl, all that, she looked good. And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, Alex was chuckling. If y'all go back and watch that scene, Alex was chuckling real hard, smiling ear to ear. And it was like, even though it was fake, it was like, okay, you starting to see this bloom thing beginning to happen. And I love their interaction in that episode. So then you get to the scene with with Alex and Noah and dealing with Ayanna. And I'm like, so that was our first time really seeing them having a little argument, disagreement. Noah said something in that scene that I thought was very powerful. When Alice was like, you really got me out here looking dumb as hell. And he was like, I wasn't trying to do that to you. And to me, it was in that moment that we were able to see how one of their actions directly affected the other, whether it was professionally or personally. So I love that particular dynamic. And then, we see them again when after Joyce Cherie, overdosed or whatever, and Alex was in the studio, Noah went into the studio, and the writers were so intentional. When Noah first walked in, he went and sat on the couch away from her. And then the more they started talking, he got up and he sat in the chair right next to her. And I believe that when she did that video, I don't believe she did it because she felt bad for him. I think it was because Noah was getting to her emotionally, and she didn't realize, like, I care about this person and I want to make sure that he's okay. That's how I took that. And so that's why that episode was just so perfectly done. The different transitions, like I said earlier. Then we get to the fact that we see that they're going to be closing out the showcase. So they gave each other a look. They both walk out. He made it a point to go to her to thank her for everything that she did for him. And so when they kissed each other, I think it was just all that pent up, like dang, what are we becoming? She got my back. I love this. I appreciate it. And it was, I guess, displayed in the form of a kiss. And so we both knew that it was a kiss that both of them wanted. Then later on, that's when she has her daydream about being with Noah. And that's why I say, when she realized what was going on, when she finally came to out of that dream, she was just like she didn't know, like, what, I know it was like, what the hell was that? Oh my God, like, I'm feeling him. I shouldn't be, but I am. So that episode was just so beautifully written. I gotta go find out who wrote that. They need major props because they did so much in that episode without overdoing it. So that's the reason why that episode, to me, like everything, the way that they did it, I just admire everything that has happened when it comes to Nalex. I really do. It's beautiful. How do you feel about the scene with Alex and Noah for the next episode? I'm excited. I'm happy. It's long overdue. it was just the little, what was like 4 seconds probably of them in that preview. It was so beautiful. I'm like, what I saw made Dallas, the whole season of Dallas for season 3, look like trash. It's trash already, but it made it look like even more trash. So I was just like, oh my God, like I'm so excited. Just the fact of them sharing a scene together, the fact that we had to wait, the fact that us Nalex fans had to wait 8 episodes to really see them interact. I'm so ready for it. I'm so ready. I'm so ready for it. It did my heart joy. Because I'm like, I'm just gonna put it out there. In my personal opinion, no other couple on that show can give us that type of magic, give us that type of, oh my God, like it just do something to your heart watching them. And so for the people who it don't affect, you might want to check your ticker. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that ticker's still ticking, because I don't see how you can watch them and it doesn't affect you, you know what I'm saying, in some way. That's just me. All right, this is another hater. Alex didn't sign up to be with an alcoholic. Y'all crazy for wanting her with him. Well, she didn't sign up. She didn't sign up to be with somebody who was gonna lie to her either. She didn't sign up to be with somebody who was gonna consistently disrespect her. She didn't sign up for that. So when people say, why would we want her with the alcoholic? Go back to, we watching the same show. This is a man, Noah, who has went to rehab. He's rehabilitated. He's learning how to channel his triggers when he gets to that place where he wants to take a drink. If anything, he has not exhibited any type of in the recent episodes, he has not exhibited any, in my personal opinion, any way, shape, or form that he's going to relapse. So I love the way that they are building his character. Now let's look at Derek on the other hand. So my whole thing is with Derek, I'm like, I got a problem with that. Yeah, he's a liar. He's a deceiver. He's making this girl think that he's cheating on her. So I'm like, she didn't sign up for that. She didn't sign up to have panic attacks either. She didn't sign up to be living in a house with a man that she lay with every night, who she can't even trust. With Noah, it was never a fact of her not trusting him. It had everything to do with the fact that I don't want to deal with this part of him because I know what happens with this. So I'm like, I understand that, wholeheartedly. God knows I do. So I'm like, she ain't signed up for it. Get out of here. Get the hell out of here. I answered your question. I ain't finna go into more detail with that one because y'all tripping. Really tripping. If Alex and Noah was a love song, what would that song be? I like that question. My favorite song of all time is called With You by Tony Terry. If you have never heard that song, baby, you're missing out. I encourage y'all to go listen to it. YouTube. It's called With You by Tony Terry. It is such a beautiful song, and to me it depicts their relationship so beautifully. The way that they look at each other, the way that they are when they are around each other, the realness that they have, that only, and this is one of the main reasons why I love Nalex so much, is because with Derek, and I've always said this, it's like puppy love. That cute love. Oh my God, this is my first experience of really feeling somebody like this. But when I look at Alex and Noah, it's like they're able to touch a depth of each other's heart that nobody else on the show has been able to do. And I don't believe it can be duplicated at all, because it's something so special and it's something so rare. And like I've always said, these writers, even though they come off as like they something missing in their mind, it was very intentional to not put them in the same scene with each other up until now, because they totally take over everything that they're in. It don't matter who else in the scene with them. If Alex and Noah is in the scene, that scene is about Alex and Noah. Point blank, period. That's just, what I'm saying, my opinion, that's just what it is. So it would be With You. I just think that there's a difference when you say, if anybody's ever seen the movie Brown Sugar, and Sanaa Lathan was in love with what's his name? Tay Diggs' character, but they were friends, so they ain't really say nothing. So she said, people asked what's the difference between rap and hip hop. She was like, it's like the difference between loving somebody and being in love with somebody. Rap is just a word. So that's how I look at that. To me, that explains Alex and Derek so beautifully, and Alex and Noah so beautifully. Rap is just a word. It's like Alex and Derek is rap. Alex and Noah is hip hop. It's a big difference. The substance is different. The feeling is different. The emotion behind what's pushing the relationship is different. So that's one of the main reasons I really love Alex and Noah, is because it makes me feel like, oh my God, this is true love. This is authentic. This is what it's supposed to be. I don't give a darn if they try to put Alex and Derek back together. it's just not going to work because the chemistry isn't there. What's moving, what's progressing the relationship is absolutely nothing. So that's one of the main reasons why I never was able to get with that type of relationship. Even when I first started watching Star, it just ain't there. That's just me. That's just me. It's just not there at all. Okay, in your opinion, why is Nalex important to the show? So I guess I jumped the gun. I kind of explained that I can't even imagine the show without them. And it was a true depiction of this season because even the people who were not Nalex fans, they wanted to know what was going to happen. I was seeing people saying like, enough is enough. When y'all gonna put Alex and Noah in the scene together? Enough is enough. Like, what's gonna happen? Why y'all making this? Why y'all drawing this out? What's really going on? People wanted to know, even if they weren't for the relationship. It was like, come on now, that was her ex-man. That was somebody she had strong feelings for. So they just not gonna talk. So they the backbone of the show to me. Imagine Star without them. I can't even imagine Star without Alex and Noah. It'll be like going down a dead end street. You know where you trying to go, but you got something blocking. Like they know where they trying to go with the story, but because you got this big chunk missing, you can't go nowhere. Like that's how important I feel Nalex is to the overall story of Star. That's just me. Um do you think Alex is dealing with a double standard when it comes to Derek kissing the cop and her kissing Noah? I thought that was a really good question. And I'm like, yeah, she dealing with a double standard because as I stated in one of my last videos, when Derek found Alex kissing Noah, there was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The relationship was over. He told her, you gotta find somewhere else to stay tonight, okay? That's that's just what it was. When it came to Alex, it was more so, baby, I can explain. It's not what you think. No, I know what I saw. So, but you're not giving me anything to relieve how I'm feeling. So when it comes to this double standard, yeah, it's a double standard. The people that saying um he gets a free pass for what he did because of what she did. It wasn't that deep. He was doing it to protect her. Y'all know how I feel about that. Bullshit. And yeah, so it was a real double standard. And that's what happens in reality, in real life. A man can cheat on a woman over and over and over again. The moment we do something, we step outside our relationship, I can't believe you would do this to me. You foul. You a hoe. You ain't no good. It's like, well, wait. So what were you when you were stepping out on me your 10 times compared to my one? Neither is neither is right. But my fellas, I know some fellas gonna be watching. But when a woman steps outside a relationship, y'all act like y'all whole life about to end. Y'all do it, and the expectation is y'all better take us back. We did what we did. Hell, I'm a man. I couldn't help it. She put it out there for me. What was I supposed to do? Like, that's y'all, not all y'all, but that's some of y'all mentality. So it is definitely a double standard with that. And to me, um, why don't you think this was a good one and it was funny? Why don't you think it's wrong for Alex and Noah to be together? I personally think it's trifling. Well, we're all personally entitled to our opinion. The reason why I don't think it's trifling for Alex and Noah to be together, without you going into detail, I know that you're talking about Star, so you must be a Star fan, Stoa fan, so on and so forth. So my thing is, Alex didn't know. There's a difference between me knowing that my homegirl is dating dude, they weren't dating this boning dude or whatever like that. I give y'all personal testimony about me, okay? So now this was a long time ago, okay? I was a teenager. But anyway, I don't know if I want to tell y'all this story, but I'll tell y'all anyway. Okay, the man that's my first love, he actually was dating a friend of mine. I knew about it. So I feel like in my case, it was trifling. So what happened was, now this brother can sing. Like, he ain't got the range of Luke James, but the power and the passion, his voice is a little more churchy, but the brother can sing his behind off. And I've always been attracted to men like in the arts, those that write music, those that sing, rap. I'm just like, that's a trigger for me. I love men that are, artistic like that. So he called me one day and I'm like, how you got my number? And he was like, oh, such and such gave it to me. His girlfriend gave him my number. And I'm like, why the hell would she do that? Now, mind you, I thought he was attractive. I heard him sing before. So I was like, he cute, he can sing. But because he was already in another situation, I never went there. So we were talking, started off as good friends. We had a lot in common. You know, we were hanging out, but my mindset was never like to get feelings for this dude. So when I realized that I got feelings for him, when he would call me, I wouldn't answer. I wouldn't do any of those things. Now, his dad was a pastor. So we went, me and my mom and my family, we went to go visit his church, and we visited his church very often. And I started going to Bible study. So this one particular day, he was like, what if I told you I was leaving such and such for you? And I said, but you're not. So we don't have anything to talk about. And he was like, but no, what if I was? I said, but since you're not, that's not even open for discussion. So I never wanted to tell him that I had feelings for him because I did feel like that was trifling. So to make a long story short, what ended up happening was he ended up breaking up with my friend. And not much not much longer after that, he and I actually started dating. And I felt bad in the beginning, but it was like my feelings for him was so strong. I'm like, I got to see what this about, even though I know that I hurt this person. Now that was trifling. I know that I hurt this person, but it was like, oh my God, like, you know, like I said, it was like he was my first love, someone that I would always care about. The circumstances surrounding what we developed, was it right? Hell no, it wasn't. But to me, that's more, what I did was more trifling than what Alex and Star did, because Alex didn't know. And the way she found out, it was like she already had feelings for dude. She already was in that place of, I want to be with him, but I'm thinking about Derek over here. And I ain't got nobody else to think about, because I didn't know that Star was having sex with him. And the way that Star presented their relationship in episode 10, I'm like, get the hell out of here. She made it appear that they were dating, they were committed to each other. You know what I'm saying? We were trying to, I didn't, you know, I didn't want it to end. That part may be true, but the way she presented that to her was just not, to me, an accurate depiction of what her and Noah shared. Now, me, on the other hand, I was very upfront. Number one, I'm not a liar. I'm going to be truthful. I told my friend what was up. You know, I did. I told her what was up. She had every right to be mad at me. We're still cool to this day. Like I said, that was long ago. We were in high school. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, but I know but I know I hurt somebody because I wanted this guy. I tried not to go there. God knows I did. He and I have a very good relationship to this day. But to me, like I said, my situation was more trifling than Alex and Noah. So the fact that, Boo Boo, you think it's trifling, that's okay for you to feel that way. I don't believe it's trifling at all. If Star would have been upfront from the beginning, maybe these things wouldn't have happened. But because she did not, oh well. You know what I'm saying? Oh well. Another thing about Alex and Noah is that when you look at the dynamics of these relationships, everybody started boning in the beginning. Alex started having sex with Derek the second episode. Star started having sex with Noah, what, the third, fourth episode of season 2. Noah started having sex with Megan immediately. The only, and for everybody who's saying they stuff, it was sexual. The only people who held out for a long time before they got it in was Alex and Noah. Y'all ever peeped that out? For everybody who said it was just sex, it was pure physical, it was pure this, how could it be pure sex and pure physical when they were the only relationship that actually waited months before they had sex with each other? Everybody else started getting it in immediately before they even probably knew each other's last name. So it's like, it interests me when people say that about Alex and Noah when clearly the facts show something otherwise. So I'm really like, you know, I don't know how I feel. Going back to the preview for the upcoming episode, I really want it to be, man, let me tell you something. If we could see like in a different realm, I know we would have seen like stars and fireworks in that little clip of them kissing each other or whatever the case may be. But I just want their relationship to be on the up and up this time. I want it to be where there are no underlying circumstances as to the reason why they can't be together, or there's no unforeseen circumstances that's causing them to get back close to each other when things just haven't really been dealt with on the other end of their relationship. So with Alex and Noah, to me, as people say now, their end game, I don't care who they put who with. The dynamic of Alex and Noah, I mean, it's amazing. The dynamic between Alex and Megan. No, 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 no. It's just a big no. You know, it's a big no. But I see that she's going to be back for the second half of the season. Hopefully she with Maurice, because let me tell you, I cannot see another dry relationship get dragged out. Alex and Derek has did it for me this season. Oh, let me address this person. This person, I didn't even have to write this question down because I remembered it. This chick said, If you can honestly look at Derek and Alex in this season and don't see love and appreciation, I don't know what's wrong with you, sis. Baby girl, let me tell you something. If you can look at Alex and Derek this season, and if you see love and admiration and all that mess you stated, I feel bad for you. And whatever, if you are in a relationship, I feel bad for the current state that it's in, because ain't no way in hell you can look at Alex and Derek right now in season 3 and tell me you see love anywhere. Tell me you see chemistry anywhere. Tell me you see a dynamic of such a glorious union anywhere. It's void of love, it's void of compassion, it's void of everything that's needed to have a healthy, vibrant, long-lasting relationship. So baby, ain't nothing wrong with me. I know what love is. I know what chemistry is. I know all of that. Alex and Derek, they do not have it. It's gone. So she was real, she had like a whole bunch of exclamation marks behind it too. I said, well, baby, I got you pissed, huh? You really in your feelings about it. I'm sorry your favorite couple is garbage. I'm sorry that they thought this would save their show. Hell no, it did not. I apologize about that. Well, no, I ain't sorry. It is what it is. They get what they get. I don't know why the hell they put them back together in the first place. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, this video going on 26 minutes. I didn't even want it to be this long. But I'm gonna do another Q&A. This ain't even half of the questions that I have concerning Alex and Noah. They gonna be together no matter what y'all say. They are. I'm waiting for that day. God knows I'm waiting for that day. And and another thing too, because we look at what they're doing. Look how intentional these people are. When Alex and Noah are filming together, they don't show us. They don't tell us. They leave us in a surprise factor, which I don't mind it, but I just find that also too very interesting that they do not promote those scenes where Alex and Noah are filming together, because they just know how powerful, how intense their scenes are. So I'm all the way here for it. I'm all the way here for it. For my Nalex fans, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like I said, like, share, subscribe. And so for everybody out there that's coming for us Nalex fans, that you just can't get it, you don't understand why, you pissed, you mad, hey, just remember your words, boo. It's just a show. One.